sending me? Where are you taking me to? Who are you taking me to? But I have to use my gut here, where I feel like I'm going. I feel like I'm going to Tracey. But I think she knew that. I don't know why, but I think Tracey knew I was going to her. Can you take yourself off mute, love? Did you know I was coming to you? I feel like you did.
I had a feeling. I do. With you, I always have that feeling.
Let's see where I'm going. I'm just pulled to you from a male in spirit. Okay, so it's a gentleman coming in. But it doesn't feel overly old. I don't feel like it's like a granddad. I feel like it's a lower generation that's coming in. I feel really, really breathless. Okay. Is your dad passed?
Yep.
Okay. And does your dad have chest issues?
Yep.
Okay, take that off me. I can't breathe. Oof, dear. Okay. So
it was like that. It was like that when he passed.
Oh, I could feel it. Bloody hell. Okay. Right, what's he want to say to me? Let me see. Okay. Now it's given me. That's going to make me cough in a minute as well. I can feel the cough coming. Stop. Right. But it doesn't feel like a. And I've connected before, but as you guys know, I don't remember what I say to people, right, and what past readings were. What are you singing that song to me for? That's not for me. That must be somebody else. But your mum's here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll explain why I felt that in a second. But your dad isn't being very forceful with me, I've got to say. He doesn't feel like a forceful man.
No, he's not.
It's very much here, but it's respectfully.
Yeah.
Give me drips and drabs of information so it makes sense, right? It's not bombarding me with a load of stuff coming in my head, right, over the impression. So the breathing thing wasn't to hurt me, as you know, it's more just to put the impression on this is me. And that's something, if they make me feel a certain way, or give me the clairsentience, it's more because they maybe didn't say much, but you knew he felt more, if that makes sense. So because that's the way he was, he'll make me feel more. If it wasn't much of a talker, it's not going to give me loads of stuff in my head, right? So 100%. It's more sensations here of who he is. Okay, a very respectful man.
Yeah, he was.
And a very, bring that back in. What, say it to me again. And I want to say well regarded, that's what I was, thank you. A well regarded man.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. There it's
very popular.
Yeah. And that's because of who he was. And I guess that's where the feeling comes in, because people could sense or feel his energy. It wasn't what he said.
No.
It was more the feelings that he gave, the energy that he gave off.
Yeah. Right. He was a fun person, and that came across.
Yeah. But not an attention seeker.
No.
Here I am, look at me. Yeah. No, it's just more, it was just him. Didn't like to be in the spotlight or to have the intention. It was more, I'm just here, this is me, do what I do.
Yeah.
And I think just because he liked people, it just feels like to me he liked being in the company of people. It wasn't somebody that would like to be not alone, but what's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? He didn't like solitude. I feel like he liked to be surrounded by people. It was so. I feel like I was never in. I feel like I was always out, or I was out.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he did a lot of sports.
And I feel like I want to be down the club, whatever the club is.
Golf club.
Oh, okay. So I want to be down the club.
Oh, and cricket club could have been one of those.
But I was always out. I don't feel like I was in much.
That means a lot about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going out, love, and it's go. So it feels like your mum would be the one that's at home, and your dad would be the one that goes out.
My mum and my dad divorced, and that was one of the issues why they kind of divorced, because he was always out.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense then.
Yeah.
Okay. but he enjoyed it. That's what he wants. That's what he wanted to do. I feel like he wasn't going to change that, because then he'd lose his personality, is what I think that was about. But the reason I said make sure your mum was here, because he kept singing to me True Blue, that song True Blue, and isn't it from Greece, that song? I know it's obviously not necessarily for that film. Who sang that song? Caroline, you might know.
Madonna?
Yeah, it's Madonna. That one.
No, it goes True. Was it True Blue? I might have the song title.
Not
You Never See Me Standing Alone.
Yes, Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. True Blue. Look at me.
No, it's say True Blue's Madonna. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Blue Moon.
Oh, David. Yes. Everyone used to call him Blue.
Oh.
So his nickname was Blue.
Okay. That makes.
I don't know if that's got anything to do with it.
Yeah, because I was seeing the colour blue, and I was going to link that to communication for you as well.
Right.
So I was going to leave that aside, because to bring it in a bit. That could be where the link is then for you, because he is talking about communication for you though.
Yeah.
Because I'm going straight here, and blue, I link that to the throat chakra. So this is where the communication needs to be. No, it's not necessarily just communication. It's more expressing yourself as you should express. Because I feel like I'm holding back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I should be saying more than I should be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Who had the birds? Or it could say parrot. It's mentioning a parrot.
Oh, my nan, his mum. God, that's going back some.
Is that a parrot?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, it's with the parrot.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
It's with the parrot.
Oh.
So as mad as it might sound, people, right? Animals do come through. Like dogs and cats normally come through, but a parrot coming in, I mean.
Gosh.
But it is with the parrot.
I was very young then, very young.
So he's taking you back, right?
Yeah.
But it's feeding this parrot. It's got this parrot sat on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But it's feeding this parrot, like seeds or whatever it's feeding. Yeah. But it's with the parrot, and they're having a nice conversation. But that's what it's doing. Sounds mad.
No.
It's with the parrot. Just so you know. So it's got company up there. Were you? Okay. All right. Now it's telling me, and this might be linked to the sports, but it's just saying to me, he's very agile, you know.
Yeah, he is.
Because I feel like it's I'm limbering up here. It's like it's limbering up, and I'm very agile. It's letting you know, that's how he is upstairs as well, right?
Oh, good.
Agile. It's all about the cracking of bones, that my bones don't crack, because I am very an agile person. I'm limbering up here, and I'm doing all this, that, and the other. And it kept me young, you know. It kept me young.
Yeah, it did.
Kept me young. And I feel like he was the kind of person that you'd look at him and you wouldn't think he was the age that he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me the age, but I just feel like that he presented himself younger than.
Yes, it was a very slim guy.
Yeah. But I just feel this energy with him, and that, you would look at him and think, oh, you're not that age, are you? And I go, no, I am. But that's because of how athletic. Athletic, using that word as well, athletic.
Yeah.
And either someone's got a cricket ball, or
he played cricket.
But someone got a special cricket ball. Did he have a special cricket ball?
I think my brother has one. My brother and I both played cricket after. So it was kept in the family. So yeah, he's probably got the ball.
Yeah, check with your brother, because he's making me aware that somebody has a cricket ball, and he likes the fact that it's been kept.
Yeah.
So he likes that. So keep that cricket ball. Okay. But he's saying that he wouldn't have changed a thing about his life, I don't think. He wouldn't have changed it. That's just who he was. And he wasn't.
That's what I always said.
And it wasn't going to be, not that your mum did, but he said it wasn't going to be cooped up. He wanted to go out and live life and have fun, do what he wanted. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
That's just who he was. As much as he loved her, and he still does love her.
I know he does.
But he did what he had to do, right?
Yeah.
I think he wasn't the kind of man who would ever want to live with regrets.
No.
And if he didn't do what he did, and he would have regretted, and he wasn't about to do.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
About to do that. But he never lost his love for his wife or for you. No, the kids.
I know.
You know that anyway.
Yeah.
But that was just it was sociable. What can he say? He was like, I'm so.
Yeah, he was sociable.
That was it. I was sociable. But he does keep an eye on your mum, you know.
I know he does. Yeah.
He's got his eye on her.
Yeah.
Why has he mentioned the little black book?
Oh.
I don't know if it's a journal or a diary that someone. There's a little black book.
Don't know, but
I've got phone numbers in it.
it could be my mum's. Could be my mum's.
Have a word, because I feel like it's a like back in the
no, I think I have got it. I think it is my dad's. I'll check
and let me know after.
Yeah, I think his wife gave me a pile of stuff, and I think there was I think there was something in there.
Okay, but it's mentioned it, so maybe go and have a look.
I will.
Maybe there's something in it, I don't know, but it's just But he also mentioning to do with your mum.
Huh?
We did back in the day. Now we've got phones and our phone numbers on our phones and stuff. But you must still have a book of phone numbers that she'd write people's phone numbers in.
She does now, yeah.
Oh, she still does?
Yeah.
All right. So this is just his way of letting me know he still sees what she's doing. It's a current event, right? That's
recent, because she showed it to me about a month ago.
Oh, so he was watching, having a listen to conversation, right? There's a rose. I got to mention rose. I don't know if it's roses or the name Rose, but there seems to be a rose connection with your mum.
Okay.
But it could just be he's bringing that rose in symbolically as this gift to her. Here's a rose, like still showing my affection to her. But yeah, I need to bring that rose in. And December has some meaning as well, because I've been showing December placed in my head.
That's my brother's birthday.
Okay. And who had the motorbike?
My brother. He's got a motorbike.
As I'm saying that, I'm hearing a motorbike go down my street. So that triggered. Man, there's a motorbike here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's referencing your brother as not to leave your brother out, right?
Yes. We're very close, so it's good.
Okay, so it's not leaving him out of the conversation. And there's a male name beginning with A, and it could also be a middle name. So it's like an Adam, like an Aaron, Alan.
I know an Alan, a friend of his.
Is he here?
I don't know. Okay. I mean, it'd be my dad's age, so probably not. Hey, well, a man's name, yeah.
Yeah, but I do think it's that Alan. If it's his friend, he'll want to reference his friends. I'm not seeing him here, so I can't say if he is passed or not, because I'm not seeing. I don't want to kill anyone off, right? But he is referencing Alan, so just to reference him. His mate Alan. Okay. Right, but you've got to speak your mind. You've got to speak the truth, right? That's his message to you. You know he's there anyway, because you can sense him, and your mum knows as well. You say he doesn't want to leave your brother out of the conversation, so he's referencing your brother as well. Keep an eye on him. But it's very insistent of living your truth, doing what you want to do, just like you live life.
Yeah.
And enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I shall leave his love with you there.
Thanks, David. That was lovely.
No problemo.
Thank you.
All right.
David, it's coming up for 8:15, so I don't know, you've probably got time to squeeze one more in?
Squeeze one more in.
If you've got one in the queue.
I think I have got one in the queue, because she's saying, I'm the grandmother. So it's a grandmother.
You better let her in then. We don't keep nannies waiting.
No, I want to get some more from her, so I know where the connection is, where I'm going. I might not even know where I'm going, but let me see. But it is a grandmother that's coming in, because I am the grandmother. Okay, let me see. This is the grandmother energy coming in. Not sure where I'm going, who I am with, but just listen out and we'll see where we are going. And I've got to say, where are you? All right. Now, this lady, she's quite a smart lady, this woman. And not necessarily because she studied, but I just feel like she's quite a worldly woman. She knew what she was talking about, because she's going, it's like you could go to your grandma and she'll give you the answer. If you had a problem, you go talk to her about it, and she'll give you the answer. She was very, very clued up and very observant. I feel quite observant, intuitive lady as well, is what I want to say. There's a month of January seems to be important. So if it's not her birthday or passing, it'll be connected to the person that I need to go to, or there is. January seems to be, so I want to go to the very top of the year, January, and that seems to be where the middle of January seems to be important. So like 14th, 15th, 16th seems to be important of January. Place somewhere. Come on, give me some more. Give me some more. And she's with her husband. So her counterparts would be, your grandfather would be there with her as well. There's also a Cancer link. So it's to her or somewhere in the family. There's a Cancer link as well. And she had a sore chest. She had a sore chest. I don't think it's heart attack. I think it's more, I don't know, whether the pressure in her chest, or whether she had pneumonia at one point or the other. I don't know, but I just feel like when I'm lying, especially when I'm lying down, like I feel like I can't lie down for a long time, because it lays on my chest. So I need to be propped up a little bit. It's almost like if I'm laying down, it's almost like there's a weight, like an elephant sat on my chest a little bit with this lady. I just feel like I've got a bit of sore chest here. And whoever this is for used to brush her hair, is what I feel like I want to say. I feel like I'm having my hair brushed. So somebody used to brush her hair and hold my hand and stroke my hand. Where somebody held her hand as she passed. But it's not you, it's the family member, but she's making me aware that her hand was held before she passed. I also want to say something with the mind, like don't want to say it's Alzheimer's, don't want to necessarily go that far, but I feel like the mind wasn't necessarily all there towards the end. So, Tracey, Tracey, does it sound connected to you? Try unmute yourself, love.
Sorry, yes. My nan's birthday's January. My mum used to go and visit her in hospital, brush her hair, and she was very touchy-feely with her and was with her when she passed. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Whoever it's for, right? Just spirit lead the way. And with the understand there's something to do with the mind, of whether I don't know whether it was Alzheimer's or dementia, but she wasn't all there at the end. Okay, all right. Does that matter? I do feel I'm with you. So,
my mum's mum, I think.
Mum's mum. Okay, I'll continue. And as her husband passed as well.
Yeah, he passed a long time ago when my mum was a child.
Well, they're reunited, so they are.
Brilliant.
Both of them are together. There's a male T name, like Trevor. What are the names coming with T?
Tommy? Is it Tommy? It might, because
Thomas. It's a male T. I'm not quite catching on exactly what it is, but there's a T name as well.
Yeah, I think because she's had like 7 brothers and sisters, so I think one of them was an Uncle Tom.
Okay, so I've got to mention that the male T, but I wasn't quite grabbing hold of it. Okay, and where is the Cancer link?
My mum had it, but she got through it. My dad passed from cancer as well.
Okay, there's no need to bring that in because you mentioned it to me. But I do feel quite bedridden with this lady. I feel like I am like, oh, she was. Okay, because I feel like, that's why I just feel like heavy on the chest. I feel like everything's like gravity has gone downwards as I'm lying down, if that makes sense. I just feel a little bit uncomfortable. She
was in the hospital bed for a few weeks before she passed.
Okay. But she wants to let me know that actually in the end, it was quite an easy transition, is what I want to say. Quite a peaceful transition to.
It was.
Okay, so it's just acknowledging that. But she must have had somebody with her as she. I see your mum was with her when she passed.
Yeah, yeah.
My left hand in particular is being held, or being stroked as I passed over. But there's something about the left hand in particular. I want to look with my left hand in here.
Okay, I'll write that down.
What I want to do. And the name, there's a Joy or a Joyce, that kind of name that's connected there as well.
Yeah, I know Joy, but that's my dad's side's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, got to bring Joy in. Got to mention Joy. Okay. The September is an importance about September as well.
That's my dad's birthday.
Birthday. So your dad is hanging around still, right? Yeah. So we're still hanging around there.
He never believed in all this, David. I don't know what he's doing here.
Well, not anymore. He believes fully. I can tell you. He's talking to me. Like, let her get a word in. It wasn't even a chatty person, but it's still drawing my attention back there. Who liked the Beatles?
Oh, my mum. Big time.
I just heard Sergeant Pepper placed in my head.
Yeah.
And I
had a lot of albums
before my time, but Sergeant Pepper must be a favourite. I'll ask her if Sergeant Pepper's favourite album, because that's just...
yeah.
Okay. So
I probably ruined all her albums.
So your nan is then obviously acknowledging her daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. Bringing that information in. I'm seeing vinyls as well, so it must be
That's what they were, vinyls, yeah. I've nearly ruined them all, I think.
Show me the vinyls that are coming in. I've got to give pink flowers as well. And hyacinth. I've got, for whatever reason, I've got to give hyacinths.
Okay.
They're a favourite flower of hers or your mum's, but I've got to give those pink flowers. Okay. I feel like I want to say, this may be a message for your mum, is that your nan is showing her appreciation for the care that was given to her. Yeah. And she doesn't want it to go unnoticed, but she really wants her to know that so that must be your mum that messages for.
She looked up, she was a carer for her. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you. So she really wants to show her appreciation for it. It doesn't go unnoticed, right? And I feel like her feet were rubbed. Because I've got sore feet here. Yeah, that was what mum would do. Massage her feet. Yeah. Okay, because she's showing me that in my head. Mum's feet are being massaged. So almost like she's bringing those little bits so you understand she does recognise what she did. The boss. Who was the boss? The boss. Boss. Because your nan be a little bit bossy sometimes, or a bit boss. That's where it's coming in. The boss. I was the boss, being a little bit bossy. So I didn't mean to be. But I think that's just part of her personality, right? To bring that the bossy thing in, right? Okay. And she's mentioned who? The boxing. My dad boxed. Oh, okay. Well, your dad and your nan. Yeah. They didn't like each other very much. I don't know why. They seem to be together now. I was going to say they've probably built bridges. They must have made amends in the spirit world. Yeah. Because she's talking about the boxing, so she's referencing your dad as well. So there must be some underlying affection that actually I think so. Did have for each other. Yeah. But it's almost like bygones be bygones kind of thing. Yeah. Right. So your dad is there with her, and there's a dog in spirit. Yes. It could be a number of them. There's about 2 or 3 I know. Okay. So I don't see them. I just heard in my head the dogs are there. But I don't get breeds coming because it's not my frame of reference. But I've got to mention. It could be when you said boxer, right? So my dad was a boxer, but he had a boxer dog. Called Derry. Okay. So that might be why. That could be that particular dog thing. So I'm not seeing it. It's just I got placed in my head the dog. The dog's there. Keep me company. Oh. There's one little last bit before we go. Okay. Are you getting your nails done soon or something? You need to make an appointment, get your nails done. It's not about going to a nail salon.
I've got to get them redone, yeah.
Get them redone. So she's aware. I'm just telling you to get them done.
Tipped it.
And she's also saying that you need to treat yourself, is what she's saying. Like my nan would say, go and treat yourself.
Yeah, well.
Go and treat yourself. Oh, and you've got to watch the spending, apparently.
A what?
Watch the spending. So it's like
okay.
Watching your pennies.
I usually do, but I haven't been a bit frivolous recently, I must admit.
She's saying bring that back in a bit. Bring it.
Right, yep.
It's like keep hold of the purse strings kind of thing.
Yep.
Because I feel like you seem to treat everybody else as well, or at least the kids.
Yeah. I'm careful with money, but more recently I've kind of been a little bit more frivolous.
Okay. So she's aware that you're doing that, right? So it's nice things are lovely, but save some for a rainy day.
Yeah, I do.
She wants to put money in my hand as well, almost that to give to you. So if she treated you like pocket money when you were a kid or something,
yeah,
to give you.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, so just giving that back to you, give you some more money. But she is okay. Your lovely nan, she's all right. And you really want your mum to know that she is okay. She is around. That she is very grateful for the caregiving that she gave to her. It doesn't go unnoticed.
I'll tell her.
So I should leave her love with you there.
Thanks, David.
All right, Tracey, no problemo.